a small village nestled among the hills of Ghana lived a young woman named Akua. Despite her large round belly from pregnancy, Akua continued to sell sachet water to make a living. Every morning, she would fill her tray with sachets and walk through the dusty streets, calling out to passerby, "Cold water for sale, come quench your thirst." One particular hot afternoon, the sun blazed down and the air skimmering with heat. An old woman named Nana Adua hobbled into the village square. Her clothes were tattered and her face was lined up with deep wrinkles. She looked parched and weak, her lips cracked from lack of water. "Please, can I have some water?" Nana Adua asked, her voice barely a whisper. Akua looked at the old woman with disdain. "Do you have money to pay for it?" she snapped. The old woman shook her head slowly. "I have no money, my child, but I am very thirsty. Please, just a little water." Akua's eyes narrowed. "If you can't pay, you can't have any water. Now, move along, you old beggar." She turned her back on Nana Adua, muttering insult under her breath. Nana Adua stood there, her heart heavy with sadness and disappointment. She raised her hand to the sky and with a voice that now seemed stronger and filled with an ancient power, she cursed Akua. "You, Akua, who shows no mercy and no kindness, you will give birth to twin girls. They will be as old in appearance as I am now, dry and unloved by those around them. May their lives be a reflection of the heart you have shown me today." Nearby villagers heard the curse and gasped, but Akua simply laughed. "Old woman, your word means nothing to me now. Be gone." Months passed, and soon it was time for Akua to give birth. Inside their small hut, Akua's husband, Kwame, was by her side, anxiously awaiting the birth of their children. The midwife worked tirelessly, her face growing more concerned with each passing moment. Finally, she emerged from the small room, her face pale with shock. "Kwame, Akua has given birth to twin girls," she announced. "But they are unlike any newborns I have ever seen." Kwame rushed into the room, his heart pounding. When he looked upon his daughters, he gasped in horror. The twin girls had the faces of an old woman, wrinkled and dry. Their skin was as parched as if they had never drunk a drop of water. News of the strange birth spread quickly, and soon everyone in the village knew of Akua's misfortune. The villagers, fearful and superstitious, began to avoid Akua and her daughters. They whispered among themselves, saying that the curse had come true because of Akua's purity. As the years went by, the twin girls, Ama and Abena, grew up in isolation. The other children in the village refused to play with them, and the adults shunned them. Akua, filled with regret and sorrows, watched helplessly as her children suffered. Ama and Abena, despite their appearance, were kind and gentle souls. They often helped their mother with her water business. Though they never dared to approach the villagers directly, they would fill the sachet with water from the village well and leave them at the edge of the market for Akua to sell. One day, as they were drawing water from the well, they heard a faint cry. Looking around, they saw a small, frail bird trapped in a thorny bush. Its wings were tangled and it was struggling to free itself. Without hesitation, Ama and Abena rushed to help the bird. Carefully, they untangled its wings and set it free. The bird, once freed, flew up into the sky, cycling above their head before disappearing into the distance. The twins watched it go, feeling a sense of warmth and accomplishment. Unknown to them, the bird was a magical creature, and their act of kindness had not gone unnoticed. That night, as the villagers slept, a soft glowing light filled Akua's hut. Ama and Abena woke to find the old woman, Nana Adua, standing before them, but this time she was radiant and beautiful, her old appearance gone. "My dear children," she said, her voice gentle, "your kindness has broken the curse. Though your mother was unkind to me, you have shown that you possess heart full of compassion and love. From this day forward, you shall be as beautiful on the outside as you are on the inside." With those words, Nana Adua vanished and the glowing light faded. Ama and Abena looked at each other, their eyes wide with amazement. Slowly they saw their skin transform, becoming smooth and youthful. They were no longer old in appearance, but beautiful young girls. The next morning, when the villagers saw Ama and Abena, they could hardly believe their eyes. The twins were now stunning beautiful, and their kind hearts shone through their smiles. The villagers, realizing the error of their ways, began to welcome them into the community. Akua, grateful for the second chance given to her daughters, vowed to change her ways. She became known for her generosity, always giving water to those in need, regardless of their ability to pay. Ama and Abena grew up to be loved and respected members of the village, unknown for their beauty and their kind hearts. The village itself learned a valuable lesson about kindness and compassion, and from that day on, no one was ever turned away when they asked for water. And so, the curse that had once brought sorrow and pain was transformed into a blessing, reminding everyone that true beauty and worth comes from the heart. The end.